So I'm curious, how much thought do you put into your clothes? And I don't necessarily mean like the thought of, oh, what should I wear today? Or what goes together? Or does this match this? I mean the thought of, hey, Latasha. I mean the thought of where were they made? Who made them? What are they made of? What's happening to your body when you put them on? What were the working conditions of the people working on the clothes, right? So I don't just mean like putting thought into what you're wearing, what you're piecing together, but like deeper thought, a deeper consciousness, a deeper awareness of what is this? What is this that you're putting in your body? Because your skin is the largest organ that you have, right? So if you think about it, when you're putting pieces on your body, it's just like when you're eating and drinking and you're absorbing that into your body, your clothing, you're also absorbing into your skin, into that organ. So it's really worth starting to think a little bit differently about it. Like, imagine this, right? How different does it feel when you put on a super yummy organic cotton or, a natural silk? Like, what does that feel like on your body? Because there's such a difference to that than when you put on like polyester, which is man-made and it's actually made of petroleum. And I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily want that on my body because I don't want to know long-term what's happening as I absorb it. And it's just really interesting to start thinking about it. And just the deeper I think about it, the more I start purging pieces from my closet that maybe are all polyester. And this isn't all about like going and getting rid of everything in your closet, but it's also about being smarter about what you're starting to add back in and thinking more about the organics, the naturals, the fabrics that are breathable, and also think about what it's doing to the environment, right? So when we throw away, like if you're not donating, but even the majority of clothes that get donated, unfortunately, also go overseas into landfills, and polyester never breaks down. It literally will stay in the landfill forever. So imagine what that's leaching into the environment as well, which then is going to get into the drinking water. So that's harming everyone. And then you also think about the process of making these fabrics because they are synthetic and they're man-made and the pollution that's happening. So this is like the next level of conscious style. This is the next level of really thinking about your purchase behavior. And then imagining the energetics of that you're putting on your body, because it feels so much better to put on a natural breathable fabric than something that's man-made. And then you even think like, okay, the next level of that is the energy of who was working on your clothing. How were they treated? Did they have fair working conditions? Are they getting paid? Do they have enough to even buy food? And if not, they're coming from a place of fear, right? And scarcity and lack. So if they're putting that energy into your clothes, you're then absorbing that energy as well, versus someone that is paid well and they're in a beautiful environment and they feel really good. They're just pouring love into your clothes, and then you're taking that and putting it on your body. So it's just something, I don't know, these are things that I think about. It's funny, I had on a different top earlier today, and it's one that I used to love, and there's something about it, and it's 100% polyester. And I had it on today, and I was like, this doesn't feel good. And I started getting sweaty, and I'm like, this doesn't feel good. I want to put on something that's more natural. And at least this one is 80% cotton, so it feels a little bit better. So okay, so how do you ensure that your clothes are really elevating you instead of potentially harming you physically, energetically? I mean, the first thing to do is dig into some of your favorite brands and find out, number one, the working conditions. It's so much easier now to get clear on working conditions. So dive in, get an understanding. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these messages all of a sudden. I'm trying to focus. Dive in and just get a sense of what is happening behind the scenes, right? So that's number one. That helps you with the energetics. And then research the fabrics that your clothes are made of and understand, what is that? Is it natural? Is it a synthetic? And then start to get clear on what you feel okay putting on your body. And it's going to be different for everyone. There's no right or wrong here. I'm not saying you have to do it one way or another. This is just an opportunity for you to start to get more curious and start to dive in. And then also get really conscious as you're putting on pieces and how they make you feel, because that's a big thing too. Does the fabric feel good on you? Does it feel stifling? Does it make you want to sweat? How does it feel on you? And those are kind of 3 easy ways to start to dive deeper into this. And if this feels like too much, the easiest thing is to stop buying fast fashion. Like, let's be real here. That's going to be the easiest thing, is to just stop buying fast fashion, because I will tell you that their working conditions are not great. The fabrics they are using are not great. They are on a mission to make things at the cheapest possible cost. So you're not going to be really getting the best quality. And even certain fast fashion that say that they have a sustainability division, or that they're working on it, it's such a small percentage of their business that it's really not offsetting the other harm that's happening. So just something fun for you to start to think about today is really starting to understand that your clothes could be harming you on a deeper level than you might even realize. And just, I don't know, think about this. Dive in, get curious. It's all about getting curious and really understand that, because what you're putting on your body, again, your skin is your largest organ. So that is absolutely going to affect your energy. It's going to affect how you feel. It's going to affect chemicals or anything going into your body. So things for you to consider. All right. Have a beautiful day. Go forth stylishly as always. Mwah.